feel free to talk.
Boss, we've done all as you said.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, boss. Everything like you asked. It's in my car, boss.
I'm surprised. You're actually good for something. So, where is it, Brady?
Here, in the trunk.
What the fuck is that? You fat Irish prick. You're supposed to bring me a coat, not a skinny animal kid. Where is LOOT.BET code I asked it for?
Well, he wasn't talking.
Are you out your mind, Brady? Because I swear I put your brain to sleep. He ain't talking because his fucking mouth is closed.
So, maybe I should open it.
Oh, don't kill me, please. I tell you everything. God is loot, loot. I'm young. I don't wanna die.
Boss, code is loot.
Oh my god, idiot. Fuck, I surrendered by idiots.
Hey, kid. Sorry about that.
Hello and welcome back. One more map going to decide our final semi-finalist. And it's SKADE and ENCE, the two participants in this one, but the battleground has changed once again, and we are in the Italian town of Inferno. And Sermon.
Sure are. Yeah.
Two very intense opening maps there, but it ends up trading maps. We end up in a 1-1 situation here heading into the decider. So, SKADE.
Well,
I think SKADE probably have the advantage here on Inferno. I think they've probably got the number on ENCE. I think just in terms of the rough power on Inferno, they should be the ones who take this.
I'm gonna use the first best of 3 of the day as an analog, right? Just to explain as to what's gonna happen here.
Okay.
For those of you that missed it, and I can't blame you, it's a lot of Counter-Strike in a day. Dignitas and Young Ninjas, right? We saw both teams pick up the other's map pick, and then in the end, it was a pretty convincing round from a pretty convincing map from Dignitas, right? Even the individual halves look pretty similar in the sense that SKADE for a while, you know, all the way back on Overpass, they were having a mare just like sort of walking into bomb sites, and Young Ninjas, they did that as well for a while and then eventually capitulated, but it is going to be, I think, SKADE favored this entire time. I don't even know. Like, basically what I'm trying to, like, explain here, not to belabor my point too much, the favored team would probably be winning this third and final map here.
Yeah. I mean, I have SKADE winning this one. Honestly, I mean, I'd like to see. I'm sure ENCE are going to put up a fight here. I'm sure of it. They are pretty solid Inferno teams, but SKADE I think are just going to be that level above. We'll see if Hades can find his footing here on Inferno, because all in all,
he's got big shoes to fill.
Yeah, sure. But overall on Train, he did struggle quite a lot. I mean, 16 to 19, not really a performance that sort of we were expecting or hoping for, following on from that massive Overpass sort of game he had. So if ENCE don't have that, they're struggling. I mean, obviously, they had Spinks stepping up to the plate instead. 30 and 19 for him on Train, but the next best on his team was 18 kills.
Yeah. Starting to miss Alu a little bit. But as the knife round goes on, don't worry, ladies and gentlemen. The spirit of Alu will be with us today. If he can't be with us in person, Hades taking his place. I have rescued from my refrigerator, Dan, a quite old Red Bull energy drink.
Ooh. I thought they were only for the commercials.
No. Turns out you can drink them as well. It's fantastic.
Okay.
Let's just open this one up. I'm not gonna pour it out, of course, for Alu. I will be savoring its deliciousness and also energize myself for this match. But we'll just be opening it up, and let's hope that the spirit of Alu can give ENCE a chance in this final map, Dan.
We'll see if they can get it done then. As a knife round did come through. We have our sides. Was the SKADE side that went out the knife round, and who decide to start CT as you would expect. So into the pistol round we go, Sermon. Snappy with plenty of utility, which are a smoke and a couple flashbangs. Oxygen. This guy's
Oh,
dinked
dear.
up there, jumping across in the apartments. They were ready for that one, ENCE.
Certainly were. Will they be ready for the rest of the aggression? However, it's going to be toward B. Banana already full to the brim with terrorist presence. But 3 players on that B site are going to be giving them quite a hard time. Let's see if they can do it, though. The push should be commencing shortly.
Duplicate, he has the kit. Does not want to go down early here. Wants to put that kit in a position that's good for his teammates, but 3 players towards B. They now realise that ENCE, that's not problem for them. Spinks and Hades finding kills, and it's plenty of kills as well. Ships and Oxygen, the last 2 alive, and obviously Oxygen, he was dinked up early, but Hades decides not to move his mouse there.
Definitely a low expected value move there to not move the mouse.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. He made his bed, now he lies in it. And ENCE do pick up the first down.
They do. Onto the board early on. LOOT.BET odds slightly favouring SKADE in this final map. It's fair. Ships
And
is bringing out the max
and
7.
those odds are adjusted for the ENCE win on that pistol, of course.
Yes, of course.
So that's why. Well, that just goes to show you what favorites they are going into this one, right? Even after losing the all-important first pistol, as we go into the not round number 3. What's that UI on about?
What UI?
Never mind. The push is going to continue then. The shotgun, strong enough to get a kill. That's going to be nice for Ships, but it's going to be going down straight away as Hades was still ready for the re-aggression of the CTs coming toward Banana. Just going to be taking that B bomb site all to himself, as Rainwaker does come in with a scout and even tags him up, but still a 2 versus 3, Dan.
Yeah, Oxygen. He's going to be rotating over, maybe just into the death here. Hades has his number, just obliterates him there. Oxygen had no chance walking into that angle. Now Rainwaker just tries to find any way out of this. He will find a way out. Use the smoke. Oh! Okay.
Ooh.
Very close to not making out there, though. A few rogue shots through the smoke. You collect him down to just 3 HP, but he should be fine. Although, Spinks towards top mid is hearing him and will finish him off. So ENCE, second on the board, and keeping 3 players alive about the minimum you want in a round like that.
Yeah, just a good one to be finding here. And I have solved my UI issue, Dan. You know what it was? The UI in the game was saying like round number 3, and I was like, wait a minute, it's the second one. This makes no sense. Well, it was because I'm looking at the game through Discord, right? You're sharing your screen with me.
Yeah.
Bit of behind the scenes info for you guys watching.
Don't leak production techniques.
This encryption from Discord actually saw a 2 and made it a 3, Dan.
Damn.
Valve should buy Discord, basically.
Yeah.
And then they can start counting to 3. As, well, Mac 10 has counted. And it has counted nicely off of D-Cup. Finding the kills and just Oxygen remains.
Ooh, little bit of a dinklage there.
Never like a Peter.
I mean, I always like a Peter Dinklage. Great man. Great actor.
I'm kind of embarrassed here, Dan. I'm going to have to Google image his face. I'm sure I'll recognize him immediately.
Game of Thrones?
I told you I didn't watch that show.
True,
Because
but
I knew it would sort of be bad at some point. Yeah, okay. It's the little fellow.
You want to call him that, then sure.
There's a reality show called Little People Big World, Dan.
True.
I'm fellow instead of people. Isn't that offensive?
We have a game show hosted by Warwick Davis.
Oh boy.
Called Tenable. That's a hoot. Remember watching
Sure
it once a few years back, or a couple years back, when it sort of first came out.
Early
was
adopter.
A spectacle. Was a spectacle to behold.
Surely. This round is going to be a bit of a spectacle as well. The full buy has come in, but Ship's still on his signature weapon.
Yeah, he loves
The
it. I mean,
memes
it's working
continue.
out.
It has. That's the thing.
Yeah, I feel like every time you watch SKADE on Inferno CT side, he's bringing that shotgun out, and he always finds multi-kills with it. However, Oxygen this time has found multi-kills. I'm not sure why we switched away there, but he does find multi-kills with that M4. 2 quick kills found. Ships is going to try progressing down Banana. That is to his demise. That is where the Mag 7 is not going to work out against an AWP at that range.
And yeah, they're left with the bomb sort of in an exposed position. They have to go and pick it up as the CTs have concluded their rotations toward the site. Minute left on the clock, but not much space for the Ts to maneuver around, as they'll just be pushing forward from absent short. They will come in and, well, a nice little bit of damage done onto Oxygen and Pit, but not a death, and he's going to be just repositioning himself back into Pit, where he's going to be a very strong player indeed, a pivotal one in this round, as ENCE are still looking to steal this one away. And they're off to a good start with 1 kill, but Oxygen answers back, gets a double, and that's it.
4 kills from in the round. Nice work. Even salvages an
GG.
AK. GG easy. But it's not
GG easy, no
easy
re-
for ENCE. They lost the round.
No. But still, they have the 2-round lead. Gonna have enough money to buy into this one shortly, right?
Yeah, should do. You do indeed. 4 AKs. AWP for Hadesy, as people like to call him.
Mm-hmm. Been seeing a lot of that one.
Yeah, an easy one. Ships with the Mag 7 though is always an easy one to predict.
The opening kill already went their way, so he doesn't even have to go aggressive. Maybe just play passively on this one, Ships. I know you're very eager to show the class the Mag 7, but the AWPs are still the preferred weapon of choice in these here parts, as it's a 5 versus 3, Dan. Definitely anything but easy for ENCE, as Rainwaker does get caught out, so that gives Diha some much-needed breathing room toward A. He's going to be faking a bit of an execute here, but Spinks, he's an apps. He's ready to take Oxygen on face-to-face, but he wins that duel.
Yeah, and that's just going to solidify the round for SKADE. I struggled with that word a little bit there. Solidify. The opposite of liquefy.
Or gasify.
Is that gasify even a word?
No.
It feels like it should be something different, but it doesn't sound right.
Usually for like adjectives, it goes to like gaseous or something, right? It's a bit more weird.
Gaseous clay.
Hmm.
The very gassy brother of Cassius Clay.
Too many beans for him.
Yeah.
Ooh, Snappy manages to actually not only find the Mag 7 player, but takes the AWP into his hands. Short-lived, however. Oxygen reduces him to a pile of carbon, as we'll be going into the next one with ENCE. Seen better days economically, as they will be investing fully into this one. Tech9's across the board with the CZ on Hades. Looking forward to seeing what they can do with this. All that utility. Definitely going to be used initially to just bait some util out of the CTs, make sure it's going to be a clean take, and then execute somewhere. Let's see if they can actually get it done. No, not even reaching their positions, all of them, as Denny Slaw does go for the peek down middle, knowing there's no AWP on the other side. And just to get the initial kill for the SKADE side, and the Bulgarian's going to be probably taking this one, but let's see what ENCE have in store for us. A smoke toward long, and an aggression towards short is going to be forcing Danny back, but not after he gets another one. Doing his best DJ Khaled impression here.
He has found one on the Tech 9 though. A little bit of damage inflicted. You need more than that really to have any really potential in this round. Wait and see. He's just vibing over by Boiler right now. ENCE don't really look like they want to go fast. I think they maybe set up a bit of utility that they have remaining.
That was the plan. They
I mean,
can't
it's-
exactly pivot off of the
No.
plan now, but it's so little to work with here, Dan.
Yeah.
Not sure what they can even make
A
happen.
Molly, a HE, and a Flash. Really much to work
Right.
with. And there goes Hades. Taken down. Dennis slows up, finding kills, and it might find another one here. Yes, it does. Now there's Diha, all that remains, and he couldn't collapse onto was Dennis Law in time. He might be on for the ace in this one. One last player to find, and he does indeed collect. Ace
stuff.
Can't remember what that's
Sure.
from.
What do you mean?
Saying
I mean, obviously it's just Michael
Ace-a-lele.
Lele. Obviously it's Michael Lele acing, but
Oh,
what do you mean?
Ace-a-lele. I don't know. I just remember it from somewhere. I can't remember why it was a thing though. That's the problem.
Yep.
That is the problem, and hence the problem
A
for
meme
them
from a bygone
is
era.
true. I mean, I'm just honestly after a long day of casting Counter-Strike Sermon.
You do start looking cross-eyed, but if they manage to get us some good CS like this, certainly we will be woken up. I of course need no help thanks to this fantastic, crisp, delicious energy drink. But you know, they're gonna have to pay me if they want another mention out of me.
Yeah, I'm
Y'all
afraid
know
though.
what it is, but
I am a Hydro gamer. Tap water
Hydro
for
homie?
days. Yeah.
yeah, I'm on the tap water as well, but you need something for the energy, man. H2O just doesn't get it done.
True. I managed pretty
Drank
well
like-
so far.
Yeah, I drank like an entire cafetiere of cappuccino at the beginning. I think that's like a 10 people serving, and been on energy drinks ever since. Let's hope I don't sustain any heart attacks here, but ENCE, luckily for them, this round was not exciting enough for me to sustain any kind of long-term health damage. Just gonna be them walking through a smoke and dying, and SKADE probably picking up a fourth here.
Probably a bit of an understatement there.
What?
The word probably, bit of an understatement.
Oh,
Almost,
there
it
you go.
almost certainly is probably close to the truth there.
And speaking of truth, Dan,
Mm-hmm.
someone's
on.
been spitting some straight truth in the chat.
Okay.
Mag 7 era? Question mark?
I mean, possibly.
Because this could, like, Ships, he's been actually using it, right? It's not a meme.
Yeah, Ships.
It's
Ships
not a
has
meme
become,
buy.
No, Ships legit uses this in pretty much every Inferno game. He's now started bringing that onto Train as well, which is just mental. Actually works
Yeah,
out
no,
pretty
it
well.
is.
But
It did.
Ships is steadily becoming my favorite player with this Mag 7 play. So
I mean,
that's fair enough.
I always love to see like a pro player actually trying something new for once,
Yeah.
because as previously stated, like on our SG talk, players just really don't want to be innovators. They want to be following
Yeah.
what works because it's their job to be playing as well as possible, right? So innovation usually reserved for sort of a tier 2, tier 3 scene where every advantage helps, and well, some kind of a weird buy is definitely welcome. But finally, shotguns, you know, they were buffed how long ago?
Oh,
With the
ages.
predictable sort of ages, and no one's been using them, Dan. And finally, Ships bringing us to the light, as it were. I know the Nova's good as well, but Max 7, no slouch either.
Yeah,
I don't know what's going on there.
one little note as well. I just had a little bit of a check because I was interested just while that round was playing out. Ships. Oh my god, he's finding that as well. But I'll resume after this round comes to a close because it's going to take towards top banana as duplicate. He's able to find 2 there. So all in all, ENCE have a one-man disadvantage rather now to try and overcome that nade, doing quite a lot of damage. Almost finished off Deha. Collectively, they have about what 50 HP. I think 51 to be precise, if my maths is correct, which it rarely is.
Certainly. You're a caster after all.
Yeah, can't do maths. Can only do the words as now. Deha towards backside by that pillar has Hades over towards banana for this post-plant situation. Can they win this one out, ENCE? I mean, it's so difficult with a limited HP. Flashbang coming in will help out, will slow down the advance. 15 seconds on the clock. They need to start pushing SKADE side. And a nice kill from Deha now leaves it all up towards Hades and a 1 versus 2. Make it a 1v1. 7 seconds on the clock. There's no time for the defuse. And Dennis Laurie gets the kill. But it don't matter at all. ENCE, they steal away a 4th there. In the mad disadvantage for most of that as well.
Such a weird one. They do manage to make it work. Props.
But Ships
Yeah.
has 84 kills over the last few months with the Mag 7. That's more than he has on the Mag 10. That's more than he has on the Galil.
Ooh.
That's more than he has on the FAMAS. He has double the amount of kills on the FAMAS than he does on the Mag... Sorry, he has double the amount of kills on the Mag 7 than he does on the FAMAS.
That is a very good statistic, actually. There you go. Those weapons that you sort of break out when you don't have any money, they'll just be, you know, replaced by the Mag 7 in the near future. Stay tuned for that meta development, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
As hopefully after that it's the Negev's turn, but you know, man can dream. Mega useful, super cheap. No one's been trying it really seriously. Looking forward to that one surfacing in about 2023 at this point. If CS is still a thing at that point. But
No, we're all
ENCE are making this short control a thing. They're pushing on forward. A crossfire from the CTs is set up, though, and the initial 2 kills do go their way. Something of an answer is happening here, though. Snappy just snaps onto his head. The Tech 9 gets it done. The bomb is going to get planted with a 2 versus 3 retake. Undoable here from the side of SKADE. And how did ENCE make that one work?
That was just brute force in towards the A site, getting it done. And ENCE, they'll take the lead in this game, 5-4. Not out of it, neither team. They're both looking pretty strong here, in fact. But yeah, the run of 4 rounds was cut short in that previous by ENCE. We'll see if they start to get a string of rounds together, because obviously they won out the pistol ENCE. They then followed up with the conversions. They need to get some gun rounds under their belt. Obviously, will obviously help out with the rounds, obviously, in terms of just the scoreline at halftime, but also just in terms of a confidence thing. So you're not just coming in with only like a couple gun rounds found in that entire first half. If you can get some consistent gun rounds through, you have more faith in yourself.
Exactly. And we'll be seeing what SKADE can do here to have the faith in themselves, Dan, to make it happen on this kind of a buy. Rainwaker just on the Deagle, as the rest of his compatriots will be on rifles, and Denislaw and Ships on the biggest rifle of them all, Dan. Well, not if you count the auto snipers, but those don't get seen in play as much. 2 ops. Only 1 on the T side, predictably. We'll be seeing how those duels end up going, as Denny, he's made his way into the apps, but swiftly gets naded, and he's on the angle, but scared of other people peeking him as well. There's another room over there. Could be some no-good terrorists behind, but he gets the frag regardless. ENCE starting out on the back foot here.
Opening for SKADE, but we've seen ENCE wiggle away out already of a round like this before with a man disadvantage, and it seems that he said the double up setup came out for SKADE. That's the only weapon that Ships is going to leave the Mag 7 for at this point. Hello. Yeah, they're getting cozy over towards dark, aren't they?
Sure wish someone threw a Molotov in that one. That would throw a wrench in the
toasty.
works, but ooh, let's go, Snappy.
Ships has now relocated though, so he's safe.
Still
He's still
player
got
there.
duplicate, yeah. And he's gonna just fight from inside the flames. He gets 1 before he burns down. That's sort of the best you can do in that situation.
And that's 2 kills! Oh, but they expect a 3rd. There you go. Such good presence of mind to not just sort of try to go for the bomb plant as fast as you can, right? You need to clear the bomb site out, and once they find the 3rd kill, that's when it's safe. Denny and Oxygen still alive, trying to retake this site, trying and succeeding. Then he finds the initial one as it's 2 AWPs still in play. Hades burning, paradoxically, as, well, he's getting some nice shots off, but he's being encroached upon. They know where he is. That grenade's not going to be bailing him out of trouble anytime soon. SKADE find the kill, and the defuse should be coming through.
Yeah, they get it done. I mean, there was an awkward situation. Denislaw, I think, walked through the smoke as Snappy was sort of encased within it. And then Denislaw fires off a shot with the AWP. I think we might see it here. Yeah, Denislaw fires off a shot, which, like, you see it impact the wall on the right there. But Snappy sort of, like, just assumes it came through the smoke. And then Denislaw just can't believe his luck. The fact he's just stood behind him and gets a 2nd shot off.
Let's see how ENCE deal with this one. All of their money sunk, and SKADE as well. It's going to be Snappy short-handed here with the Tech 9. As whoever wins this one will likely be winning the round after, but no advantage going to either team just yet. Banana taken. Next stop, probably going to be taking apartments or top middle or something. They need to get some more real estate before they can realistically execute anywhere. And the CTs, well, if they opt to retake Banana, that would be quite catastrophic for their setup. A lot of work and a lot of utility gone. But it's not going to be happening. And the push toward top mid will continue. With the CTs all the way back in sight, no one's even going to be around to stop them, but Oxygen still trying to hold on to at least the hallway part of the apartments. Both players just sort of oscillating in and out of the angle. And it's going to be Diha that sneaks up on him, gets the kill, but sustains quite a few, yeah, dinka, as one would say. But he does get fragged, of course, by Spinks and well. Rainwaker making a good case for the round here from Library. Still, it's going to get planted on A, and that's a 3 versus 3 retake. A nice nade onto Spinks. They're all low HP. They might just do it here on the retake SKADE.
Doto, if he doesn't turn around, if Duplicate checks this left angle, oh, it's a little bit awkward. And Doto, he fires off the shot, does take down Ships. Duplicate is quick on the trade, but his teammate went down because he doesn't clear that left side. And now it's up to Diha and Spinks in the site to hold them back. Spinks, that's a huge kill to find. Leaves it all up to Duplicate, and Diha will finish it off. So the retake doesn't work out, and ENCE, they retake the lead in this game, 6-5. Balls coming through as well.
Yeah.
The economy is not there for SKADE. I mean, I expect Ships probably buys a Mag 7, 1 kill, and you're pretty much sorted again.
Paid for itself, yeah. I mean, that's another aspect of that weapon. You can't just sort of buy them on those normal rounds where you would otherwise just be going for like a P250 or something. Yeah, you can throw all your money into a Mag 7 because you can buy them back to back, whether you get a kill or not. And if you do, well, you can make that a rifle in the next. Certainly loving the meta becoming more and more interesting as the pause will be concluded. And as we can see, ENCE still not favored to win this one, but a good start on their T side. And it looks like they'll be picking up a 7th as well.
Tech pause coming through as well, though. Means we are going to have to delay that for a little bit. Not too much longer because is getting to the closing stages of this first half. We're just over a third, well, just over 2/3 of the way through this first half. 4 rounds left to play for, and it should be ENCE onto 7. I don't think SKADE have much way. I mean, is Ships going to buy a shotgun? Maybe if he buys a shotgun and catches out a couple players, you could have SKADE stealing away around, but Rainwaker's actually gone full in on a FAMAS.
Can't take it anymore, Dan. Pause is too long. I have too much pent-up energy thanks to this drink. I actually kind of remembered a funny story about this one. This exact can, Dan, was stolen.
Can.
Yes, this one right here. It was stolen from a local land, Dan. Not exactly stolen.
You out yourself right now on broadcast. Do I need to call the police?
Guys, they give it away for
Slovenian
free.
Police number. I'd like to report a theft.
And Red
the
Bull.
Evidence have been consumed.
Like, they don't pay me to cast those lands, obviously. It's a really small event that I just like helping out the local scene. But they do have an entire storage room full of Red Bulls, Dan.
Okay.
So I just walk in there with my bag and just sort of fill them up. Then I got Red Bulls for fucking months. Easy. They let me do it, of course. But I do kind of do it low-key, just in case.
Yeah.
It's free casting. Free entertainment. Takes like 2 days, Dan. It's a lot of commitment.
I've not had an experience like that where I've just walked in and stolen a load of Red Bulls, to be honest.
Well, you're missing out.
I know. Ooh, come on, Doto. Just shoot through that wall. You know you want to. Oh, well. Yeah, just admire your handiwork on that one. Should have just shot.
Ooh.
Then he will find Duplicate at the peak. Bye, my friend. Bye, my lover.
Ooh, and Ziha also opens up the A-bomb site, and now it's just Oxygen and Dennis Law left. Although he does have quite a good position there. With that deagle, he can certainly pick up a couple of kills if he plays his cards right.
Yeah, we're deeking towards the, not the bedroom, but deeking towards the balcony room. Nice shot from the Deagle there through the edge of the wall, but short-lived that success as Hades very quickly in there no-scopes him. Stuffs his AWP barrel straight down his throat, in fact. And it's actually got double AWPs right now. I don't know if you want to be
very
carrying
common. No, not very common sight on these T halves, of course, and T sides, but they still have some time to exchange. Certainly, though, if they find nothing better, it's better than nothing, certainly. You can even play some sort of really specific positions where one op aggresses toward one area of the map and the other aggresses somewhere else, and you get like some backup behind you so that if anyone kills you, they get the trade. And then the op has still been utilized in some way, but it wouldn't be recommended to do that on this kind of a round, Dan, because SKADE, they're going for a straight-up USP eco, and they're going to be stacking the B-bomb site. Not really somewhere where you want to be with 2 AWPs, I'll tell you that for free. The lever action reload, too slow to take care of an advancing horde.
Ooh.
As SKADE will be doing their best impression of the Zerglings if they sort of get provoked and poked and if they start pushing forward. Snappy's going to be either farming up money or losing his life. Turns out both.
Now the double AWP's just firing off, collecting those final couple kills. Missed shot onto ships, though. USP gets a dink off. This is an awkward position. There we go. Finally, it comes to a close. Binks puts us out of misery there, getting the final shot onto ships. And a 3-round lead now for ENCE. They've secured the lead for half-time as well, which is super nice for this T side for them.
Certainly is. We want to be picking up as many as possible, and, well, you know, the free rounds especially, if they're going to be giving it to you. Surviving with 4 players left alive, definitely good. But it's not like money's going to be mattering much. Only 2 rounds left in this one, Dan. As SKADE have spent their entire house. They've remortgaged. They've taken out their savings for their kids' college, and they're using it up on M4s and AWPs. Certainly a better spending of money than college in America. But enough politics. Let's get into the 14th round here, Dan.
Yeah,
They've
2
stacked
left to play
banana.
for. Yeah, an early stack from SKADE. Molotov onto Rainmaker, though, forcing him out of the position. They watched him scatter from there, but look at the rotations now. Snappy, he might be able to catch off Duplicate over in Speedway. Yes, he will, but there's a player already pushed into Library. A 3rd man in defense of this A site. Will he expect him? Snappy certainly does. I'm not sure if he heard him pushing that way, but he seemed ready. And now it's Rainmaker with Oxygen for a bit of support, hemmed in towards this A site, and there is not going to be any backup coming. They are locked in. This is like a siege.
Gee, almost gets him. But with that position given away in pit, yeah, well, certainly could have made it better with the crossfire onto site, but the initial kills just go the way of ENCE, and that's going to be yet another round in their back pocket. But will SKADE be able to make this a 16-9 affair? Or will they be losing by a factor of 2 come the end of this half? Certainly seems likely,
no.
but
Dennis Law's buying into the Mag
memes!
7.
the memes, Dad! I can't take it. 2 Mag 7s bought up.
Let's go. I mean, SKADE
A
are
Deagle
very
on
quickly
duplicate.
becoming my favorite team.
Oxygen on the MP9. They got some utility, but, you know, the shotguns, they're gonna have to get the opening frags here, Dan, because there's no other way they're winning this. Still, ENCE are playing this one slowly. They're trying to contest Banana, but it's only
Ships.
ya boy Ships. Safe harbor for him as he pushes forward, but Snappy, a little bit too turbulent for him. Finds the kill, and
Stormy
that's 1
seas.
Mag 7 out of the picture.
Stormy seas for ships there. Not going to be able to find that safe harbor you've mentioned. But still, damage done towards ENCE. You see both Hades and Doto both taken quite a lot of damage, both hovering around that 40 HP mark. But Diha, peeking in front of the smoke, catches Oxygen and deprives him of that oxygen as well. Quick kill found, straight through the cranium, leaves it now in a 2-man advantage. But Dennis Law over towards Boiler. He might have himself a cheeky frag onto Snappy if he times himself right. Diha out towards Long. He's going to go for that one. Long range. Doesn't even look to his right. Could have been a much easier kill for him there. Diha will finish him off, but Rainmaker at least trades that out. But there's just so little hope here for Rainmaker because it looks like we're going to be going to 10-5, and Hades does finish it off there as he tries creeping through the smoke.
10-5. Such a good start here for the ENCE boys as, man, we were predicting SKADE to take this one after that turbulent performance on both of the first maps from both teams. Just a completely undoable position from our end to sort of guess as to what's going to be happening because, again, SKADE were off to a good start. Winning 4 rounds in a row, we were like, okay, so after the pistol bonus is over for ENCE, maybe it's over for them entirely, but then they just continue stomping, and the Mag 7s were not strong enough, I'm afraid. The win percent.
Oh. I think we just lost Sermon. 1 second. Let me just reconnect to Discord. Oh dear. Well, I believe Discord has just died. Oh dear, that's not good. Rip Sermon. We're getting the good old RTC connecting in Discord, which is not going to be fun.
Oh, we're back.
Oh, are we back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Discord had a bit of. I'm
Yeah,
sure it's global. It went out yesterday for everyone, so.
Yeah, it did. Let me just reshare this to you. But yeah, we lost you midway through the sentence there. I got the RTC connecting. So you can have a trust tech these days. Luckily, it happened during halftime. Didn't really miss much, but
yeah.
What were you saying for us?
No, I don't know. I don't know where it cut me off. I forget my
well.
sentences as soon as I say them, Dan. I say thousands a day because all the maps, they go all the way, and we're seeing 3 mappers, and both of the best of 3s today. And they've all been bangers. Let's see how this one continues to deliver as SKADE are desperately looking for the pistol round win, but the initial frags, they go the way of ENCE too, in fact. Hades and Diha picking some up as the A push is continuing here with only 2 CTs to hold. It's gonna be plenty. Oh my god, Dodo makes it work from Graveyard and puts the T's in their graves.
So clinical from the ENCE side. Really nothing, no kills found at all from SKADE in that one. Clean sweep from ENCE. They do take quite a lot of damage for a few players, but that don't matter. That don't matter to the ENCE side. Now you get the round, and it's another extension on this lead. 6 rounds now between the 2 of them.
Ooh, and now, well, Deagle's in hand. A bit of utility to work with, but not much in the grand scheme of things as they've gone aggressive,
many
and
nades.
Chips is going to be paying for it. Oh my gosh. Getting absolutely cannoned. As there's only 4 Bulgarians left on the server, and they're all going to be going toward top mid. 2 players to receive them on A, but the smoke blocking them off for now, as the push will be continuing, but the rotates are fast and thick. Diha getting onto long, finding some damage, and there's only 3. Make that 2, make that 1. SKADE player left. Can't even count down fast enough, but I hope you guys have enjoyed going through all the numbers between 5 and 1.
Yeah,
I forget them sometimes.
Yeah, one I struggle with is which comes first between 4 and 3. Obviously, we now know 4. We now know that 4 is before 3, so we can bring you the correct sort of counting system. But yeah, that was a lot of bullets used on a single chicken to spawn there. I think it's thoroughly been massacred. Oh, Chips just keeps getting nades in his face.
Round after round, of course. Well, he's going aggressive, and that's kind of the price you pay, right? It's going to be some very, like, standard nades that get thrown every single round, and if you're going to be in the danger zone, you have to pay the price. As the price is certainly being paid here by the Bulgarians. 4 kills going the way of ENCE so far. Only 1 found in return. That's going to be Diha that fell, but ENCE aren't going to be sweating it one bit. Plenty of money saved up. And SKADE, they have to go absolutely huge here to rescue this absolute disaster of a third map.
Yeah, the first 2 we were thoroughly enjoying. They were bangers. It's overtime on overpass. Could be calling it overtime pass. I wouldn't. I wouldn't personally, but you could. And then we had a 16-13 on train. Now, this is looking like a bit of a blowout unless SKADE can get something going now with the guns out. Maybe Ships can avoid a nade to his noggin early on. Certainly looks like he has, as he's just avoiding Banana for the time being.
Ooh, some more nades coming their way, though. Not going to be connecting, as, well, the CT certainly will be aggressing. Oxygen behind them. Spotting them out, not managing to get the kill, and return some grenades of his own, but that's going to be it for the Banana defense here, as they both started to cower behind these sandbags. Then now Duplicate, he's going to be swinging on the first, not expecting the second, but his teammates behind him did. And that's going to be a wonderful trait here from the side of SKADE. A must-win round, and they must continue if they want any chance of coming back into this one. Hades, however, spraying them down on the cross. Not going to be finding the kills, however. A 3 versus 4. Do ENCE decide to save here? I would just be going for the kills regardless.
You've got a decent economy, ENCE. Obviously, you can rebuy up in this next round. No issue about that. But do you want to keep another buy after that? You might be able to if you keep these free guns alive. You might be able to go for some sort of danger in the next round as well. Which, yeah...
They're playing it safe, and
yeah.
that's completely fine.
Yeah, when you're 30-5 up, you can do this. You can allow a couple. You can allow a couple of rounds to slip away. You don't have to fight for every one. SKADE, they're in that position where they do need to fight for every round now. Obviously, not many rounds on the T side. You're going to be going for those saves, but
actually, they need to like get results.
Yeah,
because this was their last chance to get something going, and something is indeed going.
Yeah,
but how much longer? Does Ships have enough wind in his sails to keep going, Dan?
Oh, is he a sailing ship? I couldn't think of the word.
He doesn't specify it in his nickname, I'm afraid.
No, I thought, maybe he'd be like a diesel ship. Powered under his own steam, carving his own way. Yeah. But maybe he goes whichever way the wind blows.
There you go.
It's a prophetic message, as Hades is a prophetic kill on that AWP, but can't find any more than just the one, as the wrap in from long is going to completely just squeeze out the life from these ENCE players in the site. They can't get anything done. And a 3v4. Do ENCE just save again here? 2 M4s and MP9. I think they just saved this. Post-plant situation, post-plant positions as well. Already set up for SKADE.
Like I said, if you're this far ahead in rounds, you absolutely should be going for these saves, and they're going to be going for them. Just, of course, Snappy is allowed to be playing a little bit more aggressively, because if he finds an AK-47 here, Dan, it's going to be a wonderful little boon for him, upgrading the MP9 for free. Rainwaker just walked on past him, as Snappy is surely going to be aggressing now. Dosia.
Oh, give it to me, Dozier.
Oh, let's go. Ships not going to be dying.
It was planted in the back corner of the site, doesn't even matter.
But bomb valve. It looked so good, though. Haven't seen a good Dosia in a while, to be honest.
I mean, that wasn't even a good Dozier. That was a pretty pathetic Dozier in the end. Bomb planted in the far corner of the site. Didn't matter at all.
Unlucko.
Big unluckos there. But, yeah, it was worth the attempt. I admire it. No graffiti for Snappy.
Imagine it, Valve added a graffiti there. Or like a LOOT.BET match. Someone earlier asked if this was like the second division of CS or something. It is, of course, the open circuit, guys.
Yeah.
You can just go to any competition you want. There's no riot overlords here. This ain't North America. And this ain't a round for SKADE. ENCE.
Wow.
They found the entries. It's been so fast. Like, the advantage just swung in their favor so fast, I wasn't even able to see where those kills came from. As Oxygen is left in 1 versus 5. Spinks gets him up close. Meanwhile, of course, Dika did get the kill onto Denisla on the other side. And a bit of an underwhelming round to let go if you're SKADE. Sure, you have
so
enough money
cash,
to play with in the next. Yeah, but you need rounds at this point, Dan. And every round you lose is another several rounds you have to make up for in exchange. In a row.
Oh, it's a tough situation. It is a tough situation for SKADE. And players surviving in that previous round as well for ENCE means that there's the potential for a rebuy, even if SKADE win this one now. And that's what you don't want. You want to be giving yourself as many of these like anti-force buys, anti-ecos as you can. That's just not worked out for them here. Obviously, that was 3 sort of buy rounds in a row for ENCE. And the final one for them works out, and you can see that's the issue for SKADE. Obviously, they win out 2 buy rounds, that's great, but you still not found yourself an anti-eco, and that costs you. But Ships certainly looking for more for his team. Gets 1 for 1 as Spinks just sprays him down through the smoke. A nade that might come through onto the default plant. Could do decent chunks of damage, and it will. Duplicate takes about 40, but he's still going to get that bomb down. And a man advantage for SKADE. Do ENCE just save this? Looks like they would certainly want to, with these 2 players not budging off that A site.
So yeah, another save. And SKADE making up the difference slowly but surely, but they have to actually get them in a row, I'm afraid. The money situation will continue to be good, and all of these extra kills certainly going to help out there in Waker with the double.
If Hades saves
ENCE would
this
have had a
AWP,
buy.
they can still rebuy in this next one, I think, if Hades saves this.
They can, but I think we're seeing the impact happen, you know, on a 1-round delay, where if they lose this one, ENCE, the next one would have been a buy had those 2 players survived, and now that's not going to be happening. So that's excellent damage Rainwaker did there toward the end. Massive props, massively important, as those 2 kills are basically worth a round. Like, you can't understate that stuff. Can't understate Diha's impact either. So many entry kills, such a good KD. Let's see if he can continue though. ENCE have been struggling as of late, but you know, slow and steady does win the race a lot of
It's actually the 2 polls at the top of the scoreboard for ENCE here. 19 and 18 for both of them. Hades and D.
Nice.
They're doing good work. Dennis Law on the other side of things leading the SKADE fragging, but he's the only one in positive right now for SKADE. So difficult situation for them. They need some players to come online. Chips only 6 and 18. And I feel like 3 of them have been on the shotgun. Nice kill from Snappy with a nade, but Ships is going to push forward. Gets a lot of damage done onto him, but a kill onto Snappy is worth it. But Spinks is still fighting hard. 3 on 3. Will ensue as SKADE. They do take control of Banana, but at what cost? And now left in a disadvantage. Indeed it is.
Yeah, they have to push on through now. There is only 1 person on the site, but a second one rotating in fast as you like. Dodo will be calling for backups soon enough, but he's waiting for the flash, and then Slaslav dabbing on the site as Dodo picks up 2. ENCE on the 15th. And SKADE, well, they have some money here. They're going to be able to fully invest into it, but they're not feeling terribly confident right now, Dan.
ENCE 1 round away from closing this one down. 5 kills all that are required, and Duplicate, all he can manage in this round is a Deagle. He does have 4 AKs alongside him, but it's going to be tough. They need to find openings, and maybe this can be it. Ships, huge kill to find, but Snappy's nade is going to prohibit his escape from that one. So it's a 4-on-4. The gun is going to get recovered, though. Duplicate gets that into his hands, upgrades off the Deagle, and it looks like SKADE, they do want to hit towards this B site. They're starting to create presence, but look where the bomb is. That's still down over at the T ramp.
Oh man, and there's a Molotov coming in as well, so that's going to be delaying things further. And Snappy with the ballsy peek out of the smoke, he emerges and a kill in the end. Duplicate's going to be looking for him, and he's going to find him. 3-on-3 now. The push toward B is continuing, and another kill should be happening here as soon as this smoke clears. Hades is going to have Duplicate for days. No, he's relocated, but he might just deny the bomb plant. Yes, he does deny it, technically. Oh, there you go, the pistol kill, Hades!
No
Gets
way.
him, and that might just be the game right there, Dan. ENCE looking to pick up a 16th here, as we can already hear the music coming in. Put that upper belt, etc. Rainwaker has to get it done in a 1 versus 3, and he capitulates at the very first one. Easy for ENCE here in the third map, Dan.
They get it done. 3 required, but they do, in the end, as you say, take us all the way there. And ENCE, they secure themselves that semi-final spot. Unfortunately for SKADE, after battling through the group stage, they come to a close here in the quarterfinals. It's been a pleasure watching them. They've had some really good stuff, but unfortunately, Inferno just a leg too far for them in this one. So we'll be seeing ENCE versus Dignitas taken to the stage tomorrow. That'll be coming up after Team Fiend versus Entropy, though, which will be going live about 1 CEST tomorrow. Tune in for that. Take care.
See you tomorrow.